All right, welcome to LearnWire. Today I'm doing an Agility Writer review. This has been one of the most requested applications that you guys have wanted me to do a review on, so here we go. Before we jump in, I want to remind you that we are doing a giveaway this month. And here's the rules. You can pause and read them, but basically you just need to like the video, make sure that you comment below, and make sure that you are subscribed to LearnWire, and you'll be in the running. Each week I'll reveal a new winner, and we are going to be giving away like Marmoth and WordCraft, Kopify version 2, and I don't know if I'll throw in any other ones in there, but every Monday, so next Monday, we'll reveal the first winner, and then every Monday after that, we will reveal the first winner. So every video we will actually be, every couple of videos, I'll be drawing from previous videos and getting some finalists, and then we'll put those all the finalists together, and then every Monday we will actually do the drawing to see who actually wins the giveaway. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and you will be in the running to win free software. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so here's Agility Writer. They do have a nice website. Everything's laid out really well. Clean, crisp. They have visitors coming. You can for $1. Product roundup reviews. They have a bulk mode where you can write up to 50 articles at once. I think that's insane. A smart outline builder. They have an insane article outline builder. In-depth factual data. So this is what's going to separate this from basically any and most other AI writers right here, is that it's actually going to crawl top rankings. And generally speaking, yes, the top rankings, there's no way to 100% proof that you will get factual information, and no AI writer can guarantee that. But you're going to get really close to that because the top ranking articles generally are going to be factually based and good information, right? And so it's going to be pulling the top ranked articles, and it does actually require a lot of server and bandwidth and resources for Agility writers. So those articles do cost more credits, but it comes with it's understandable that it would cost more money, but it's going to produce much more factual information. Really cool. I'll try to get in as much as I can, but this is going to be, there's just the tool is so power packed, it will be hard to show you everything in one video, but I'll do my best to kind of walk you through it. So once again, they have plenty of tutorials in here. You can go and check out all their tutorials. And then once you're logged into the site, here's what it'll look like. But they do a good job at getting you acclimated with a video here. Roundup posts, how to do that. AI detection, they do have an AI detection mode where you can beat originality even today, which no other, really, I'm not finding any other ways to beat to get good scores in originality. And that's a topic that's kind of going, further south. Basically, I'm not talking about originality too much anymore. But if you still are one of those people that wants or needs your content to pass originality, they also have a feature in here. It does cost more credits, but it will pass with some really high scores. You can click on here, and they've even done a study. I'll just go ahead and click on next. I think this is important to show. So they did a test of 30 articles, and they put it in different modes inside the writer, and you can see all the different right here, 76 right there, 71 and 67 human scores. And that is like current right now, even with originality's, new updated system where it's detecting, where they're claiming they detect 99.5% of AI. And basically anytime I do any test, it's basically comes back 0% human written. So it's basically 100% AI written, right? So kind of given up on that tool, but they claim that their tool will pass it. If that is important to you, then this will be worth going for. I think the average is 72 human score, which is pretty good. Anything over 70 is really, really good. They also show you right here, product roundup review, how to do a product roundup review post, and they also have videos on that as well. And last but not least, let's go in here over to the pricing. You want to click on the first link in the description below. It is an affiliate link. You will help support LearnWire, the channel, and helps me to continue subscribing to all these. I paid money for a subscription to do this review for you guys, and that just helps the channel out. So if you do decide to give Agility Writer a chance, or even sign up for a free or $1 trial, then I am greatly appreciative if you sign up with the link below. Okay, so let's continue on. So they have different pricing plans. I jumped in at the basic plan right now to just test the software out and so forth, and if it ends up being one of my primary softwares, then of course I'll upgrade accordingly. You can go all out to an $898 a month. You want to make sure to use their coupon code AWOF on any of the plans you sign up for. You're going to get 10% additional off. They're also giving out more credits right now. So instead of the 20 credits that you normally would get on basic, you're getting 32 credits right now. So you can actually write a little more than one article per day on this plan, on just the basic plan, which is super cool. You can see you basically get full access to the software. It's just based on credits. One credit, they don't keep track of words. Just one credit is one article. But different ones like Product Roundup is going to cost about 4 credits. Advanced mode's 2 credits. And the one-clicked article mode is going to only be 1 credit. Okay, so they have 898 plan right there. You're going to get 1,600 credits per month. 475 right there. So those are going to be for people that are just getting really serious, building multiple sites out, and probably have teams, VAs, publishing the content and so forth. And when you really think about what the content that it's going to be producing and compare that to actually having writers write and publish and editors and so forth, it would cost $5,000+ per month to pull that off. So it still is a massive savings on content. And that is just my opinion. But certainly I think most people will fall in this category right here, in the $25, $88, and $205 month plans right here. So that is the pricing. Let's jump into the tool real quick. So right over here, you have the one-click mode, the advanced mode, bulk mode, outline builder. You even have more stuff right over here, product roundup. I'm not going to be able to go over all this. I can just tell you right now, I don't want this to be a 30-minute video. You can always go over to history and help if you need help right over here. But if you go over to history, I haven't written anything, but you'll always be able to go in here into your history library and pull up your articles. Okay, so let's go and let's actually just go to the one-click writer mode real quick. And I already have some articles that I want to write. So I'm using ChatGPT just for fun, kind of picked a fun topic today that is a little less, probably less known. Bodybuilding is a huge niche and market, probably way too competitive to even try to get into. But when you get into things like keto bodybuilding, and I go and sample out the niche right over here, it only gets like 2,400. The main keyword keto bodybuilding only gets 2,400 searches a month. So really we should be able to do something with this. Also, you can go in here and validate the niche in different tools. I'm using Ubersuggest today, and you can also see keto bodybuilding right here as well. And there's a bunch of keywords right here. Not a lot of search volume, but we're going to go with that one for now. Who knows, maybe I'll slap this website together and put up 100 articles on it, and we'll see what happens after a couple months. But let's go and grab a couple of these. So let's just grab one, the benefits of keto bodybuilding diet. I'm going to copy that one over. And we'll go back into Agility Writer and we'll just put that in. So if you don't have a title, so let's just say the benefits of keto bodybuilding. Let's just delete that. Benefits of keto bodybuilding. Let's just pretend like this is our keyword. You can actually say get an idea right here, and it will go out and it should create some headlines or titles for us. So the ultimate guide to achieving muscle growth with bodybuilding. So that's pretty cool, but we're going to go with what we had. And then we can go article length right here. Short's going to be 500 to 1,500, standard 1,000 to 3,000, and long. I'm going to go with let's go with I guess let's go with just standard on this one. And then the audience, who are we talking to? Something like that. Tone of voice, you can just say friendly, or you can say casual. Right over here, they have professional, casual, first person, things like that. I'm going to go casual first person. I think you can put a comma in between each one. And then this is where you would include your facts or your FAQs, title and description. You would include standard factual data right here. And remember, that's going to cost extra credits. And then advanced content structure, that opens up another box and so forth. We'll go over that in the advanced mode over there. So we'll just leave that stuff off. You can choose an output language right here. Pretty cool. I think that's new. over the like a month ago, I think it was only English that they provided, but now it looks like they have several languages in here, and you have tips right over here. So you can add to the writing queue, or you can write article. I'm just going to add it to the writing queue, and that will allow it to go. Your request for writing is in the queue now, right? So it's going to be writing. It's going to take between 5 and 30 minutes. This is my first article. I have not tested the system out or anything like that, so I don't know how long it's actually going to take, but they do give you plenty of warnings that it can take anywhere from 2 minutes and up to, in worst case scenarios, 30 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. But while we're doing that, it'll be really cool. The one-click mode is also the same as, like, the bulk mode is going to use the same steps as the one-click mode, right? So let's go and grab our other articles over here. So we have keto bodybuilding, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go and grab 5 of these. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back over here and we will test this out. I'm going to put those all on one line right there. Casual first person sounds cool. Audience, bodybuilders, keto, same thing. We're going to go standard length on those. And on this one, let's go ahead and include FAQs, title and description, and we're going to go with advanced structure. I don't really know if I want to click on that part or not. I think we're going to go ahead and just keep that. And you can also put your keywords in here or your article titles. So in this case, we actually have our article titles right here. But if you just had keywords, you can actually click the keyword button over here and just put keywords in, and then it can actually go out there and write the titles for you, which is cool. Bulk mode is temporarily disabled due to a performance issue. Okay, so we can't test this out right now. That's kind of a bummer, but you can see right here that it is unavailable for us right now, but that's fine. We're going to go and check out the advanced mode. Let's just grab the second one, Keto Bodybuilding, a Comprehensive Guide. So I'm going to copy that, and we're going to go back into the advanced mode, put that article title in there. Again, you can have that get an idea right there. You do have projects. We can go and create a project, which I probably would if I was going to write more on this. This is going to be, I believe, if you use the advanced mode, it's automatically going to be 2 credits per use. So you have your main headings. Let's just go with 5 right here. And there is standard text and long text. And basically, I'll try to explain this the best I can if I remember in the video. You can hover over here, it'll tell you. But basically, advanced is AI decides the article's length and format, text, long text, bullet, and numbered lists. It can actually include a max of up to 3 tables. So like Zimmwriter and so forth, it will actually put tables in here. And you can actually guide it by telling it to put a table in here as well. So really cool. But before we do the advanced mode, and we'll come back over here, I might as well show the outline builder. So this is where we're going to go topic or keywords. I'm going to go throw that in right there. You can add URLs right here. So this is how, like if you're going to do roundup posts and so forth, I'll have to make another video on that, but just, you can just trust that this one really is killer when it comes to the roundup post. You're actually able to guide it with like, for example, Amazon URLs, but it doesn't have to be Amazon URLs. You can use digital products, any websites, and you can actually put the keyword in front right here. And then you can put like the long vertical kind of spacer or dash right there, and then you can put the URL, and it's actually going to go out there. It will literally scrape and crawl that website and come up with information. So Kopify also does this as well, but really that's the only one that I can think of that actually does this kind of technology. So super, super cool, super unique what Agility Writer is able to do. So what we'll do is we'll come in here. I also like how that article is being written in the background, and we can continue to use this software right now, which is really cool. That is something that, this isn't a comparison video, but that is something that you can't do in Zimmwriter. So we're going to come in here. And we're just, I believe we can just say include AI outline. I'm just going to actually click that right there and get headings. It's going to take between 1 and 3 minutes, and it should provide like an outline under here or something like that. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so what ends up happening is that it does actually go out and scrape the web and finds all these resources right here from the top ranking articles, right? It even gives you the website that it's looking at right there, and then the different headings. And then basically from this information, it comes up with these headlines over here. So it came up with this giant amount of information, add to headlines. You manually add more headings here. These unstructured headings will be summarized and reorganized into a perfect article outline. If you don't like it, you may click on the create outlines button again. So then the next step is you create outlines, and then it creates this outline right here. So we're going to come over here, and you can actually choose how many settings right here, or how many headings, and then click that button again. Now remember, this is there's a fair use policy right here. They don't want you to abuse this, but this part does not take credits. It's actually free, which is really, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and just take this one, copy it, go back over to the advanced mode over here, and we'll go and paste that in. And let's say we wanted tips for common challenges. Right here, we're going to put a test, common challenges and how to overcome them table. So I'm going to put something about in a table or something. I think that that's what we'll do. I don't really, hopefully we're going to look right there and see if just putting that dash table works for that. And then we'll say, and then right here in a list. So we'll put list right there. This is where if you're using Zimmwriter, Surfer, Phrase, you can put in your keywords right here. You can just paste in keywords right here. And what we will do is, here's our title right here. I'm going to move this to 5 right there. And I don't really know why we would choose headings right here versus we already have an outline right here. So I guess I'm just going to keep the main headings match what we have right there. This is where you can choose factual or no factual, in-depth factual, standard factual, and custom factual data. I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. Actually, no, you guys probably want to see this. So I'm going to say standard, and I don't know what standard crawl once live at factual or one live. So the confidence level is a little bit less. And then if you choose in-depth, it's going to live right in front of us crawl that. So I'm not going to do that because I don't, for the time purposes, but I also want to show you how to use the keywords. So we'll just say, give me some LSI and NLP keywords for this article topic. And it just gave us a bunch. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab these for now, copy those over there, go to Agility Writer, and then we'll pop those in. So that's how you would do that. You just put in your keywords right there, and then we would just say add to writing queue. So we have our advanced mode right there. Of course, your product roundup and your website page, and your article ideas, discover the NLP entities, catchy title and meta description. So you can come in here, actually put in your article title and just grab one, and let's just see what it'll come up with for us right over here. So they do have a lot of tools, but you can see that Agility Writer completely 100% was built from the ground up to focus on long form content. So it's not going to have a whole bunch of templates in here. It's not for social media, nothing like that. This is literally for bloggers, for niche website builders. And that's what's really cool about Agility Writer. It's really simple to use. So we have our meta, we have 3 meta descriptions that it actually gave us. I don't think that this costs credits either, which is cool. And then you have your catchy titles. It gives you a bunch of different titles right here. So that's really cool. Article ideas we can put in here. So let's just say keto bodybuilding. And it looks like this information, you can put in more NLP words in here, and it should help it find stuff. Or this is where it actually produces ideas for us. Okay, so that's cool. The website page is more for local SEO or businesses, brick and mortar businesses and so forth. I'll have to do another video on that one. Product roundup. We'll just click on it just to show you. It looks very similar to the advanced mode. But what you would do is you actually put in the product name right here, and then you put in the URL. So basically, actually, there's another way. So if we come over here, 10 best memory cards in 2023. And I'm going to actually just go with 5 best air purifiers in 2023. We're going to hit 5 there. And then you can choose, it's a USA, audience, tone of voice, advanced. We're going to stick with that. Create outline. So it's going to go out there and create this outline for us based on just the article title. And I believe it will actually go out there and try to find the products automatically for us, which is super, super cool. Okay, so that took about a minute and a half or so. It's not too bad, but it actually is scraping the web and doing stuff live. And that's what's different about Agility Writer, is that it has the ability to not just use AI, like your API key, from OpenAI. It actually is going out and doing some real web scraping as well. So what we have here is a nice outline, and this is going to determine how long your article is going to be. So if you wanted to take some things off, this is where the list of products is going to go. It's going to be super cool. Again, you can put your terms in right here. You can actually take these keywords that it gave you and then go out and get terms if you wanted to. But look, notice right here where it says auto, you can change and directly put a link right here. So this is where you can actually put your products in right here. You can even do digital products. You can do it from anywhere on the web. Really cool. I haven't seen this in any other software quite like this. And notice where it says auto right here. Auto means this can be an auto or product page. Set to auto will tell the system to search the product page in Amazon.com based on the product name. Thus, the product name must be specific and descriptive as explained above. So this, the auto feature, I believe, only works for Amazon products. Include a comparison table and pros, cons. We're just going to leave all that on there. And then we're just going to say, you have to push validate products. And what it's doing now is right here for these 5 products right here, it's actually going to use the auto program or the automatic algorithm that it has built in. It's going to go out there and try to search for Blue Pure 211. And it's going to try to find the correct URL in Amazon for us. And we either, like right here, it does have that. It does. It passed, and it passed. If it doesn't find it, and they do recommend you copying and pasting and actually going and verifying all that. But you do, and later on when you publish this, you're going to actually want to put your affiliate link in here, right? But you will actually get an error. Something right here, products validated, it'll actually show in red, and it'll show you how many products were not able to be validated. So in this case, all 5 were validated. We can now go to add writing to queue. And so this article is now being written. So now we can go to history and conclude our review by looking at all the content that we've produced. And it is still writing right now. The one click is done. It looks like it's 2,200 words long. You can actually send this to a rewrite. You can download the HTML. You can download the Word or the text version. I really like the layout of this. It's just super clean, well thought of. Let's see if I can actually just click on this and it opens up an iframe. Benefits of a keto diet introduction. Are you a bodybuilder looking to switch up your diet and optimize your muscle building potential? The ketogenic or keto diet, known for its low carb, high fat approach, has been gaining popularity as a powerful tool in the world of bodybuilding nutrition. That is really specific to this very, very specific niche. I want to continue to test out very specific niches that are very hard for AI writers to get right. And this is one of them. Super cool. By tapping into ketosis, a metabolic state where the body uses fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates, many professional bodybuilders are achieving incredible gains in lean muscle mass while shedding unwanted fat. And I did research this topic a little bit before even making the video, and most of the sites did show that there's even studies that have been out that you can be on the keto diet and there's no difference in being able to gain muscle on the diet. So you actually can do bodybuilding on the keto diet. It kind of makes sense because ketogenic diet is going to be a high protein diet. And when you're building muscles are basically composed of mostly protein anyways. And so it makes sense that you would be able to. But this is what's brilliant about Agility Writer. It does a key takeaways. The programmer really understands SEO, and in the way that Google wants to see the content today. And the key takeaways, you'll see sites that are getting SEO right now, they're doing key takeaway parts right here, right? And you could even put like a box over this to make it once you publish it on WordPress, to make this really stand out in like yellow or something like that, or blue, or match your website colors, right? So you have your key takeaways, because some people just really skim through and they really want to see that part. And then you're going to be able to scroll through here. Over 2,000 words, it stays on point. We can come through here and actually look and see if there's anything that stands out. But it looks like it stays on point. Adopting a keto bodybuilding diet can bring numerous advantages, blah, blah, blah. Monitoring health and performance as a bodybuilder following the keto diet. So it just stays on point. Assessing your goals and needs. Let's see right over here. And it even says help guide the types of foods you incorporate into your keto bodybuilding plan, consulting with a healthcare physician. That's very, very smart. Looks like these might be H3s, and this is like an H2 right here is a keto bodybuilding diet for you. So it does seem like it follows a really good SEO structure with, 4 or 5 main H2s, and then it breaks them out into H3s. So it's going to be very easy to read. So I think that this is really, really cool. I don't see really any image type, features. If they could, and honestly, most of the AI writers have tried to incorporate some type of, auto image or anything like that, and it just never works. So I can't really fault Agility Writer for just not spending time on that, because in the end, you should just go and download your own images, pay for high quality images or stock photos, things like that, and then actually just upload them to WordPress, and then just have that as part of your final process in the publishing process. You can use Midjourney to come up with some pretty good images for you as well, and so forth. So there doesn't seem to be an image feature, but man, the content looks really, really good. You can click to copy this and just go and copy and paste it into your website as well. Super cool. We have our second one that we wrote in the advanced feature, and look at, these are really long articles, 3,300 words right here. Boom. I'm going to go and take a look at that as well. In this case, let's actually, let's download the Word of this one and then open it up so we can look at it, what it looks like in Microsoft Word, and can look at it kind of in more of a fuller screen. All right. So Keto Bodybuilding, a comprehensive guide, introduction right here. Keto bodybuilding is taking the fitness world by storm, offering a unique and effective approach to muscle growth while shedding unwanted fat. In this comprehensive guide, we'll delve into the science behind ketogenic dieting and how it can be tailored for optimal strength training results. From understanding ketosis to crafting the ideal meal plan, this article will help you on your journey towards peak performance fueled by high quality fats instead of carbohydrates. And then here's the key takeaways right here. Understanding keto bodybuilding, what is the keto diet and how does it work? Explain all that. Of course, here's some numbers, so you'd want to go and check out, these percentages and so forth. The science of ketosis. Let's see. I'm not seeing the H3s. Okay, right here. So here we go. There's an H2, and then here's an H3 right here, an H3. So that's really good. It changes it up a lot. We've got a list right here. Sample meal plan for keto bodybuilders. We've got scrambled eggs and macadamia nuts, baked salmon. So those are all like ketogenic diet stuff, which it's very accurate. This is stuff that, man, this is very impressive. The fact that it broke out this whole meal plan, a 7-day meal plan, which is really cool. Maintaining energy levels on the keto diet. Now, I don't see where it came up with a chart. Oh, it did. Here we go, guys. Tips for successful keto bodybuilding. Remember, we told it to do a table right here. So right here, you would just take this word table and you would just delete that. But check this out. Difficulty in consuming enough protein, how to overcome that. Common challenge, how to overcome it. That is insane. And then we told it to do a list. So article and factual data is right here. Not all will be added to the articles, but here's some general facts that you could use as well. Let's see if I find that place where we also told it to do a list. And here's where I told it to do a list, and it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it actually, you can literally force it and tell it where you want it to do lists and tables. I'm blown away by that. That's super cool. Okay, while waiting for that roundup post to finish, you're lucky that you stayed around if you are someone that stuck around for the entire video, because I actually am going to use this AI detection. I just want to make sure that I test this out for you guys. So we're going to go with, in order to use the AI detection, you have to click advanced right here. We have our article outline, and inside of here, we can actually, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to also click with the in-depth factual data on this one, because this is going to be a pillar post on a site if I decide to create this website for testing purposes. But we're going to click the create outline button real quick. And this one will probably take some time, so I'll have to come back here in about 15 to 30 minutes to conclude the review. Okay, so we've got our outline and we have the AI detection on there, and we're going to go ahead and add writing to the queue. I don't know what happens if you just push write article. I think that you'll get the spinning wheel and it'll just go into kind of a writing mode. I don't know if you're able to exit out of that. I'm sure you are. But I would probably just get used to just clicking the add writing to queue so you can use other parts of the tool or move on to the next article. I like that you can just continue building articles. You could literally sit here and you almost don't even need the bulk writer because you could just sit here and just continue to pump out articles and then adding them to the queue. It's going to be very fast anyways. Also look right here. So the cost for this article that I just did, because I did the AI and then I also did the in-depth, that added 3 more credits. So it's 2 credits and then each one of those was 1 more credit. So a total of 4 credits. So you really want to be careful when you use this mode because that will add up very quickly, especially if you're on one of the bottom 2 plans. It will take a lot of credits compared to how much your plan allowance gives you. Go back over to history, and we do finally have that roundup review post right here. So unfortunately, the video did go 30 minutes. I didn't want it to, but this is just such a large software and does so much that in order to do these real live tests right in front of you, I have to, the video is just long. Right here, we have the 5 best air purifiers. One thing, I think that that's just way too long. I don't really like the fact that it's actually that long, but I'm going to go ahead and click on it. We could go ahead and shorten this up if we wanted to as well. But this is pretty insane what it's going to do for us. Okay, so what to look for. It's going to answer some questions that people have. Types of filters, the HEPA, activated carbon, ionizers, room coverage, noise level, things to look for. And then here's your top 5 air purifiers right here. A quick recommendation. So they're going to have all these links. You're going to want to fix those links to your affiliate links on your website. But this is stuff that takes a very long time to do on an affiliate site manually. It also gave us a comparison table. This is just sick what this does. This is amazing. Obviously, plus auto, you're going to want to remove that part and so forth. I'm not sure if... It looks like we've got a $198 price tag in Amazon right there and $198 price tag right here. So it's actually, you're going to want to spot check all the prices just to make sure that it's on. But just the first one that I checked right there is 100% accurate. Really, really cool stuff. It brings in an image, gives you your highlights. This is incredible. This is actually I haven't seen any software do this well. There's a couple other softwares that I know can do Amazon reviews like this very similarly, but not as well formatted, not as professionally done. This is just insane what this software is doing. Very, very impressive. Very impressed with this software. So this is what the roundup post looks like. And then look at pros and cons, more tables, pros and cons right there, feature, description, all these tables and so forth. It's going to look like you put a ton of time into this. There's general facts right there. And then here's the sources of the information. So it's getting its information from New York Times, Tom's Guide, CNET. These are all highly PC Mag, from very reputable websites that are going to be fact checked. And so this is really, really awesome, guys. Okay, perfect. So you can see we did 4 articles in this review for you guys. I hope that this was a very extensive, informative review for you guys. I went out and purchased the software, and if I calculate, I've spent over half of the credits that I got for my my premium account just to do the review because I wanted to test out all these ones, like this advanced mode. All these ones cost more than 1 credit. The only one that costs only 1 credit would be the one click right there. Okay, so we've got this advanced mode right here that we also selected the AI detection. We're going to go and check that out. Looks like we got about 2,400 words right here. We're going to go and just click this right here and look what this looks like. I love the key takeaways. And when it just comes through and you can see the quality of the content coming in, probably some of the highest factually based content that I've seen. And the structure and format of the content is, about as good as it gets. When it comes to it's properly using H2s, then breaking it down by H3s. Like I said, high quality content. And then we're coming through here and going to look at all this. This one really used a lot of research right here. This is why this took a while to create. You can see all the research that was done right over here. It gives us a couple meta descriptions, catchy title, all that good stuff right there. I didn't tell it to use any tables or anything, but we could have instructed it to if we wanted to. But I'm going to go ahead and come up here and just copy the actual article and not all the content below it. I'm going to copy that, and we're going to go into, and just for fun, we're going to test it in originality. I don't know what it's going to come up with. We're going to paste it in right here and scan this real quick. And it's coming out at 89% original. Like I said, I don't really care about originality too much, but this is very impressive. It's extremely impressive because all the other tools, even the highest quality of tools that I have used recently, and this is May 1st, 2023. So all the tools that I checked out originality in April, they must have done a big update about 4 weeks ago in originality.ai, where it's basically almost anything you throw in here, it ends up coming up with 0% original. Well, this one right here, May 1st, 2023, using Agility Writer, this is coming up at 89% original on this 2,000 word article right here. So that is very impressive, really cool. And if you need a tool, if you're one of those people that do need a tool that is going to pass, but here's the deal, guys. You also have to keep in mind that while this is passing Originality AI right now, your content and everything that you put on your site, months later when Originality does something else to their algorithm, or maybe they're better at detecting even further, or something like that, your content may, pull different numbers later on down the road. So you're going to constantly be chasing and trying to satisfy this Originality.ai scoring system. So I think that this is Originality.ai, and this tool, when you actually need it to read 89%, this would be for people that are probably wanting to use AI to write content, but then turn it in to show that it was actually human written, for agencies and so forth. But if you're just using this for your sites, you don't really need to pass that, because this did cost an extra credit to pull that off. But really, really cool stuff right there. So that'll conclude my review. Really long review, in depth. This has got to be up there with one of the best tools that I have seen in 2023 for AI content writers. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, there'll be a link below if you want to go sign up to a $1 trial to Agility Writer, or if you just want to jump in like I did and spend $25. Remember to put that discount code in there on their site. You'll get the basic plan for $25 to test it out. But if you really are going to build this and utilize this, you're going to probably want to come in at the $88 a month plan, get 120 credits. That would give you 120 articles at the one-click rate, or in the bulk rate. If you're going to do the roundup posts and so forth, you're going to be probably going into half of that, but it'd still be like 60 articles that you'd be able to write, which is insane. And then you're just going to keep scrolling up through here. All right. So thank you guys. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment to also be a part of the software giveaway that I'm doing each week this month. All right. See you in the next video.